What's going on, world? It's me, Andre Cat9 here from West Palm Beach, Florida. So, I have a BT strategy that you can use. Now, I'm not gonna go over every single thing when it comes to my markups on the chart, but I'm gonna just show you this little. There's an indicator that I'm using, and I have bought a course that shows me how to use this indicator on BTC and other pairs. Now you can use this indicator on other pairs, but it's working amazing with BTC. And before I even go into the strategy, if you're looking to copy my exact trades that I take on BTC or any other pair, then just reach out to me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave a link to my Instagram account. You can reach out to me. I charge a one-time fee of $500, and you can copy my exact manual trades that I take. And not only that, I'm going to give you 4 different trading bots that also can trade for you as well, earning you consistent profit on a daily basis. Okay, so you're going to be able to copy my exact trades, right? And I'm going to give you 4 different trading bots that trade different things that's producing amazing results. Okay, so if you wanna purchase my service, or you wanna be able to copy my exact trades, I charge a one-time fee of $500. You can click the link in the description box below this video, and you can reach out to me on Instagram, and then we can go ahead and get you set up. All right, so let's go over this. Let's go over this real quick, okay? So right now, there's an indicator that I'm using, all right, and don't worry, guys. I'm gonna create a training that you guys can purchase that will show you everything when it comes to using this strategy and using the indicator that I'm using. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over. So there's an indicator that I'm using that gives me A setups, B setups, C setups, D setups, F setups, H setups. You'll learn all that in the course that I'm gonna mini course that oops, that I go that I teach you this strategy in. Okay, so don't worry. All right, more videos on the way. So right now we have a B setup. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. Okay, so the B setup is one way that we can get in. So basically, you see a red B here, right? Okay, that means I should be selling. Okay, so I'm gonna take out my trend-based fib extension. That's what I'm using. Trend-based fib extension. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna show you guys my settings as well on this indicator here. But what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to search for the low of the day. All right. So basically, I will search for the low of the day. Right. This is the low of the day. All right. And I will bring it back on the top of the body where the signal is, and then back over to this um, low of the day, and it's going to give me my stop loss. So basically, this tool basically helps me put my stop loss where it need to be. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now I'm gonna bring my I'm gonna use my short position tool, and basically what you need to do is you need to wait until this exact candle close. All right, so once this exact candle close where the B at, then you get in on the next candle here. I will bring my short position there, and I will move my stop loss. I want to usually do it just a little bit above, and then you can target where you want to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to target to the zone here. I have a zone right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have a zone there. But as you can see, we're still, you know, it went up a little bit against us, but it's still, our stop loss is up here. And we're now going to profit on this one. This is a live one right here. Like, I'm gonna show you guys other. I'm gonna back and show you guys other ones as well. But that's how you do it though. All you do is just draw you wait for the signal to come up on your indicator, and then you will just take your trend-based fib extension, and then draw it where it need to be so you can come up with your stop loss. Okay. Now, oops. Let's go to the next one here. All right. So we have a B signal here. Okay. So let's do the same thing. So what we'll do is we'll take our trend-based fib extension, and then we'll search for the low. Right. This is a past trade here, so we bring it to the body of the alert, and we back down to the low. right? That will give us a stop loss. Now, what we need to do is we need to get our short position tool, and then we'll get in. Remember, you don't want to get in on the candle where the alert is. You want to get in on the next candle. So basically, we're to start up here, right? And let me bring this down. All right. So we could have rolled it down right there. Bring this up a little bit above the stop loss. Remember, the 1.618 is our stop loss. So when we use the trend-based fib extension, we're only using that to help us see where our stop loss should be at. Okay, so that's where our stop loss is going to be at. Okay, price never came close to that stop loss, so we are in the green here. Okay, so that's a trade that we could have won. We could have got 84 points out of this trade here. This trade is still active. But what we want to do is we want this we want price to come down to the zone. We'll see what happens and see what it do. But we could have won this trade, or if you have a certain amount of points that you want to get, or a certain amount of pips that you want to get daily, then you'll just figure out where to draw your short or long position tool at. Okay, so we could have won that trade. Now here's another one. All right, here's another trade here. So what we could have did was, again, take our trend-based fib extension tool, okay, and then we'll look for the low. Right, we'll look for the low. Right here is the low. Bring that right there. Bring it back here, okay, and then up here would be our stop loss. Okay, right up here. Take our short position tool. Would have got in on the next candle. Remember, we wait for this candle to close. We get in on the next candle. Boom. We draw our short position. We could have bring that down. Bring this up a little bit above the stop loss, and we could have rolled it down to the zone here. That's a 1R. All right, this is a 1R. So basically, you could have got two 1R trades and won this trade. You could have won both of these trades and got 1R, at least 1R. Okay, let's go to the next one. Like, see, as you can see on this trade, price never came close to the stop loss. Never came close to the stop loss. You would have got in on this next candle. You'd have been all in. Well, you would have won in a little bit of negative, but mostly profit, the whole trade. Okay, look at this one right here. Okay, this is a simple strategy, guys, for you guys. But of course, there's other variables and other other variables that you need to do to determine if this is a good trade or not. But I'm just showing you the indicator that I'm using with this strategy. Okay, so again, we had an H signal. All right, now I'm gonna let you guys know the H and the F signals are the best signals. We back test this strategy. The H and the F gives you the best signal on BTC. Okay, so we have an H right here, right? That's a H signal. So that means it's red. So that means we should be selling. Okay, so what we'll do is, let me get my tool here. Okay, we're gonna look for the low. The low is right here. What the low was right here. We're to bring it up to the top of that body of that candle there, of the alert candle. Boom. Our stop loss. Our stop loss would have been right here. So we take our short position tool here. We would have got in on the next candle right here. We would have got on the next candle, on the red candle here. Boom. Let me bring our stop loss right here. All right. And then ladies and gentlemen, look at this. You could have rolled it down to the zone. You could have caught. Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6R trade right here. You could have caught 292 points here, like literally. And as you can see, price never really came close to your stop loss. Basically, you just went straight into profit. You could have rolled it all the way down to the zone. Okay. Now, in the course I'm going to create, I'm going to show you guys how to draw these zones. because most people, they wouldn't even have a zone right here, or they won't even have any technical analysis. They'll probably just use the um, the strategy and the indicator, but they don't know where to. They don't know where price should be stopping at. Okay, or whether take profit should be. Well, I would have known off the bat where my target is going to be, which is this zone. So I would know where price should hit. I have a zone right here. Okay, this is actually the previous New York session low. Okay, so that will be my target. Okay, let's see if we got any more trades here. Okay, we got another signal here, alert here with this from this indicator. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my remember, I'm using the trend based fib extension tool, okay, on TradingView. So we're going to take that. What we're going to do here, we're going to go to the, since we're looking for a buy, we're going to look for the high of the day. This look like the high of the day. We're going to bring it down to the bottom of the alert candle, back over to the high of the day. That will give us our stop loss right here. So what we'll do is take our long position tool. We would have got in on the next candle right here, right? We would have got in here right here. And then I'm going to show you guys something. We could have rolled it there. Let me see how far it went up. This trade could have, all right, put our stop loss right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another winning trade. So price went up here. That's a 2-hour trade. So this is another winning trade, guys. Another winning trade. Okay, so basically we could have took, so far we could have took 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we're currently in the 5th live trade here, but we could have took 4 trades, ladies and gentlemen, and won 4 trades in a row. All right, you could have got 1 to, you know, how many R's this is. So the first trade was 1 R. All right, so we could have got 1 R. This one was another 1 R. This one right here was a 6 R. All right, so we could have got 2 1 R and then 1 6 R and a 2 R. Risk to reward, okay? And as you can see, this last one right here, look, price never came close to your stop loss. Okay. Now let's see if we can take some more. Now we got some more F's. So let's look at this. Like I'm telling you, this strategy is fire, ladies and gentlemen. This, like I'm saying, if you want me to show you how to use this strategy, and show you the full breakdown when it comes to this strategy, just reach out to me personally. And then maybe we can hop on a Zoom call or a live call, and I can kind of teach you and show you the strategy. Okay, work with you and show you the strategy personally. Okay, so now we got an F signal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my remember, we're using the trade based fib extension tool. Okay, so basically I need to look for the high of the day. Basically this is probably the high of the day. Come down to the bottom where the alert candle is, back over to the high of that. Okay, look at this. You could have, so basically going long again. So basically we'll take our long position tool. We'd have got in on the next candle. All right, our stop loss would have been right here. All right, I mean you could put your stop loss right on that 1.618. But what I want to do is I want to make sure I have enough room. So I'll probably put it a little bit below it, just in case. Price want to wick down or whatever, and then go up. But look, ladies and gentlemen, this is another winning trade here. Like if you look at this, this is another winning trade. All right, you could have rolled it up there. All right, or if you'd have hold that trade, let me see. If you'd have hold that trade for a day or two. Look at that. You could have called, this could have been an 8R trade right here. This could have been an 8R trade. Price never came close to your stop loss. Remember, this is your stop loss. Price never came close to that stop loss. So you'd have been all in profit. All in profit. Okay? So that's one trade. Same thing with this one here. I mean, you know the thing. You know what we do. Take our fib, trend based fib extension. Okay, again, throw it to the high of the day. Bring it down here to the entry count, the alert, the counter with the alert. Bring it back to the top. That will give you your stop loss. Okay, and then take out your long position. Put it right here. You would have got in right here. Okay, and this is another trade that you could have took. Okay, this is another trade that you could have took. Another winning trade. Okay, bring that up. Let me bring this down here. This is another winning trade, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that price. If we look at price never really came close to your stop loss. Okay, price never came down to your stop loss. So in this case right here, right, and in this case, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 10R. This is a 10R trade. So you could have been in 1, 2, 3 trades. You could have been in 3 trades. All right, all at the same time. And on one of those trades, you would have caught 10R, 8R, and you would have did a 2R. So you could have been in 3 trades, right? And you might be wondering, where should I take the price to? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on top, as you can see right here, I have a line up here that says the previous New York session high. So if I was down here, I would be targeting the previous, this is what my target would be, the previous New York session high. So I would have hold my trade. I mean, most people probably would have got out here, got out right here, but I would have hold my trade until I reached the previous New York session high. I mean, price came up, almost touched that New York session high, but if you'd have hold it a little bit more, held it a little bit more longer, as you can see, price eventually came up and touched that previous New York session high. So that where my target would be. Okay. Let me see if we can find more trade. Now, some of these trades are, you will lose, but I'm telling you, the strategy, you will win more than you lose. Okay. But at the same time, remember, F and H signals will have the best chance of winning. Like A and B are low. Okay. I don't know why, but A and B are, sometimes. Okay. Sometimes, as I said, you might lose. Okay, you're not gonna win every single trade here. Okay, but all I'm saying is, I can go on and on and on and back test this. Like, you're gonna see that you're gonna win a lot more than you lose when it comes to this strategy. But if you add your technical analysis on top of this, like my technical analysis on top of this, man, you will know what trades to get into, and you will know what trades not to get into. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my little BT strategy that I'm going to be using for it. I learned this strategy on a course that I bought, paid $1,000 for it, but it's worth every penny, and I want to teach you the same strategy. So if you're interested, just click the link in the description box below, reach out to me on Instagram, and then maybe we can hop on Zoom one-on-one, and I can actually walk you through this strategy and give you the indicator so you can put it on your trading view screen as well. So it's a real simple, easy strategy. You just got to add additional technical analysis on top of this to make it even better. Okay, so from the trades that I just showed you, we could have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could have won 6 trades in a row on BTC if you'd have followed this strategy. Now look at this. Right now, this is the live one, because this B signal just came up not too long ago. Okay, and where like if I never had this zone right here, you probably wouldn't know where the price should be going to. But I have a zone here, so I know where price could go. I'm not saying that it would go to the zone here, but I know where price could go. It could come back all the way down here and touch this zone. So that's my target. Okay, so this is a live. This came up like about 30-40 minutes ago, and We got a B signal here, right? Like I said, B signals is not that good, but I mean, sometimes they win and sometimes they don't. But the F and H alerts are best for BTC. Okay, so like I said, we wait for that alert, that candle with the alert to close, and we get in on the next trade, and then we use the trend based fib extension tool to give us our stop loss, and then it will automatically put that number there, and then we take our short position tool, and then just target where you wanted to go, how much pips you want, and then you're good to go. But like this, like literally can help you win. I'm telling you, this can help you. Like, look at this. This is on point. Price is going down right now. You see that? Price is going down on that last B signal there. So price could be going down to this zone right here. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. But does this strategy work on other pairs? Like, of course. If we go to GBP JPY, right? Let's see here. Let me show you guys how this will work here. Now I like to use this one on. I like to use this on the 30-minute chart. Okay. So here's this is the one from last week. Okay. So if we do, let me see. If we take our extension tool here, right? All we got to do is mark the low of the day, right? So the low of the day was here. I will bring it all the way to the top of that alert candle, bring it back all the way down to that low of the day. This is GBP JPY now, guys. Okay, this is what it gave us our stop loss. We will take our short position tool. Would have got in on the next candle, right? Boom, would have got in right there. Bring our stop loss up here. All right, and you might be wondering, where should we get out at? Where should we target at? Well, as you can see, I have a zone right here. So I probably would have targeted to this zone here. Or I could target down all the way down to this zone right here. But let's say that I wanted to just target to this zone right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have called, this is a 1R. You could have called 41 pips off of that trade right there. Okay? I'm going to keep going. Guys. Like I said, you could lose some of these trades. Like the H right here, we got an H alert right here. We kind of lost that trade because it went against us. But I kind of already got some markups already. So this one we would have won too. This is a 1R. We would have caught 40 pips. So basically you would have got in right here on this candle here, and you would have rolled it all the way up to this zone right here. It's 40 pips you would have won. Like I said, you know, you're not gonna win every trade, but when it comes to these trades that's losing, that's where your technical analysis should come up. Your technical analysis should be popping up. Okay, your technical analysis will tell you, if you should be in that trade or not. Okay, you can't just use this strategy alone when it comes to just drawing your extension tool and waiting for an alert. No, draw your zones, draw your previous New York session high, your previous week's high and low, your Asian sessions high and low, Fibonacci tools, like all that comes into place, and it'll keep you from getting in trades like this maybe. Okay, so you can't just be getting in on just alerts. Once you see alert, you just can't be getting an alert. Okay, but if you come here, we got some H tools here. Okay, we got an A tool here. Okay, so same thing. You would have won that trade. You would have took your tool, and then this would have been your stop loss. You would have took your long position tool, and you could have got all of these. You could have got 25 pips off of that one. I got this marked up too as well. You could have caught 172 pips. Well, did it go all the way up there? Yeah, I think it did. Yeah. If you'd have hold this trade, like this was on Tuesday. So if you'd have hold your trade until Wednesday, if you'd have hold this trade for the whole day, you would have caught 172 pips. This zone would have been your target. All right, this zone would be your target. Okay, I hope you see that, right? That zone would be your target. Okay, like I said, if your technical analysis is right, you would probably avoid these those alerts. Okay, but um, right here, here's another one here. I'm gonna show you another one. This is on a 30-minute chart too. Like on the BTC, I'm using the 15-minute. GBP, JPY, I'm doing 30 minutes. Okay, but look at this one here. Okay, you could have called. Well, let's figure this out. Let's figure out where our stop loss is going to be. So we're going to be using the trend-based fib again. All right, and what we want to do is we want to figure out the high of the day. Okay, this it was Friday, so this was the high. Okay, this was the high. We're going to bring it all the way. This is the high of the day. All right, high of the day, which was the high on Friday. Okay, you bring it down here, you go back up, boom, this will give us our stop loss. Okay, now we'll bring our long position tool on TradingView. We would have got in on the next candle, right? We would have got in right here, bring our stop loss just a tad bit below that, and R2, we're going to bring that up. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, where our target should be? Well, in my case, I will be targeting this zone up here. I would be targeting this. That's what I would be targeting. Okay. So this trade was on, well, this trade was on Friday, so I probably would have closed this trade out early. Yeah, I would probably close this trade out. I mean, depending on what time. Yeah, I probably would have closed. I mean, you could have, whatever you wanted to do, you could have, took your trade out or whatever. But in this case, let me see. In this case, you would only probably, if you'd have closed that Friday, you'd have probably been up not that much. But if you'd have hold that trade over the weekend, you could have caught all those pips. You could have caught 300 pips if you were to hold that trade over the weekend. But this trade is not valid because me personally, I probably wouldn't even hold a trade over the weekend based on this strategy. But if you did, you would have gained 330 pips. Let's see if we can find some more entries. This is the A entry. Yeah, I mean, you would have caught, if you'd have got in on this next candle here, you could have caught 18 pips off of that. 18 pips if you'd have won. But here, I think this was on the 15-minute chart there. Yeah, you would have. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this one here. So we got an F signal here. So okay, we'll take our tool here. We're to bring it here. Well, the low of the day. We want to see the low of the day. The low of the day was this. Bring it there. Bring it here. That will give us our stop loss. Right? This is our stop loss. Okay? And we would have took our short position tool. We would have got in on this candle right here. Remember, we got to wait for this candle. What this alert candle is, we have to wait until that close on the 30-minute. All right, on BTC, you would wait for the that candle to close on the 15-minute. Okay, so we'd have got in right here, and we could have caught all of this. We could have caught. We'd have bring our stop loss up here. We could have caught 50 pips. All right, as you can see, price never really came close to your stop loss. You could have caught 50 pips. Okay, let's see if this one was a winning trade. We got an H alert here. So basically we'll take the low of the day, bring it to the top here, bring it back to the low of the day. That would give us our stop loss. We'll take our short position tool. We'd have got in on the next candle. All right, our stop loss would have been right here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we could have probably rolled it down here. We could have got 64. We could have caught 64 pips on that one. on that trade. So we could have been in multiple trades at this time. We could have been in one, two. We could have been in two trades in this time frame right here. We could have been in two trades, but price never came close to your stop loss, as you can see. So price went into profit immediately, came up, got you in some drawdown, but from here, boom, it went right there. As soon as we got another notification alert, we'd have got in another trade. So we would have been in two trades on this one. Okay. So I can go on and on and on and on and show you more examples. Keep showing you guys more and more examples. Here's another example. I think this was on the 15-minute chart. This was based on the 15-minute chart. Here's another indicator alert here that we got. So we could take our tool here. We'll just draw it from the high of the day here back to the low of that alert candle back to the there. And then we could take our long position tool, got in on the next candle, draw a stop loss just a little tad bit below that, and we could have called, man, this one would have gave you so many pips. I'm gonna bring this all the way up here. Like if you'd have hold this trade, this could have been, what day was this? Was Friday. Again, this is Friday, so we probably would have closed that trade. Yeah, we probably would have closed the trade probably here. Okay, we could have closed the trade here. We could have caught 181 pips on this trade right here. This is a 9R, almost a 10R trade right there based on that alert. Okay, and this is GJ, guys. This is GJ. Like I said, I can go on and on and on and on based on these signals alert. All right, but like I said, you're not gonna win all of them, but you will win majority of these signals if you're using your technical analysis on top of these alerts. So if I'd have got a signal right here and I'm close to my zone, this would probably, be a good trade. Okay, because when price are close to a zone, then you have a better chance of hitting that zone if it's close to that zone, if price creeping close to that zone. So basically what I would do, take the tool again, I would be looking for the high, right? The high, let me see, what's the high of this trade? Oops, sorry guys. All right, so the high of this trade, the day, let me see, this was Monday. Is this Monday? No, that was Sunday. Oops. Let me delete that so I can actually show you. But as you can see, guys, I can go on and on and on. All right. So the high of the day was this Monday. Yeah, Monday. So this was Monday. Okay. I'm gonna take my tool, draw it from the top all the way down to the bottom here, back to the top. That would gave us. This would have gave us our stop loss. We take our long position tool. Would have got in on this candle. And our stop loss would have been down here. Price never, look at this. Price never came down close, not even an inch close to your stop loss. You were instantly in profit. Instantly in profit. You would have rolled this whole time instantly in profit. And guess what? Where are you riding this price to? Because most people, they wouldn't even have like a zone here. They'd have just been blind. They wouldn't know where the price could be going to. Well, I know where price could go to. I'm not saying that it will do, but at least I know. At least I have a target, and this is by drawing your zones will allow you to know where price could go. So I have a zone here, so that's what I'm going to be targeting. Okay, so boom, price came. I took the trade here. I'd have been in profit. And as soon as it touched that zone, I would have got out of the trade. That was a 1 hour trade. You could have rolled it up a little bit more, but it would have been a little bit more risky. That could have been a 2 hour trade. Okay. Yeah. So because once price start coming into a zone, it can shoot down just like how it did here. Okay. I mean, like I said, I don't know if y'all understand how powerful this is. Like I said, if you want me to show you the strategy on Zoom, one-on-one, you know, for a one-time fee of $250, I can give you my time, but um, the price will be going to $500 for my time. Okay, my time is very valuable, guys. And but this strategy, the money that you would spend me showing you the strategy is worth every penny. Okay, but as you can look here too, I'll take a tool here. We got to figure out the high. Remember, we got to figure out the high. So the high, um, this might be an iffy trade, but let's see. This might have been an iffy trade. Yeah, this is an iffy trade there. But if you to draw your stop loss a lot lower than here, lower than this wick, you probably would be able to catch that trade. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's also working on German 30 too. If I come here, it also I've been seeing this strategy work on US 30 as well. Let me go back here. Oh yeah. This is I got some examples for you guys. Okay. So as you can see, I have my zones. I have my previous week highs. I have my previous New York session lows, previous New York session highs. All right, look at this one. It's the same strategy. I got an A signal. This is 2R. Another trade, 3R. Another trade here, 6R, almost 7R. So those are 3 trades in a row. Hold on, 1, 2, 3 trades in a row that you could have won. All right, 3 trades in a row that you could have been in on German 30 and caught a whole lot of pips. What's this? This is a setup. So you could have caught. Yeah, you'd have lost that probably. That one you'd have lost. But to be honest with you guys, I really like the strategy on BTC and GJ. I mean, BTC and GJ are my favorite pairs to use the strategy. Let's go back to BTC and see where the active trade. See, look at this. This is the active trade. This is the active trade that I'm talking about, guys. This is the one that is currently. This one is live right now. That got that signal. Let me go back to the 15-minute chart. So we got that signal on the 15-minute chart. This was at today. Today is Sunday the 21st, right? This one was at about 4:30. We got this signal alert here. We got that about 4:30. Right? As you can see, that trade is going down to the zone. Like, see, my thing is, I think price is gonna touch this zone. It came close. All right, you could have got out right there if you want, but this is where the target is gonna be at. All right, so like people have a hard time, knowing where price is gonna go. If you draw up your zones, you draw up your technical analysis, you draw your Fibonacci's, you can tell or predict. Not saying that it's gonna happen all the time, but you can kind of predict where price is gonna go to. And in this example, price looked like it's gonna head to that zone, tap that zone, and go back up. Bounce, touch it, and go back up. As you can see on all of, look at it, price came into the zone, shot back up. Price came and touched this zone, went back up. So as I'm expecting this price to do the same thing, come back, touch the zone, and go back up. Okay. I mean, you could have got out right here if you wanted to, just to be safe. If you don't know if price is gonna touch that zone, but man, I can go on and on and on how, like, look at this. You could have got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have any else? 7 trades in a row. 7 trades in a row you could have won based on this indicator, using the strategy with this indicator. Okay, so if you want to learn this full strategy and learn how to use the strategy with these indicators, and you want to hop on a Zoom call with me one-on-one, I would literally hop on Zoom with you, show you what you need to do and how to use this indicator, and how to use a strategy, and how to also draw up your charts using different technical analysis and show you how to combine confluence when it comes to taking your trades. Okay, so with that being said, if this was helpful, you got value out of this, please like and comment and share this video. If you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. But if you want to reach out to me personally so you can get on a Zoom call with me one-on-one, I'm going to leave a link to my Instagram account. Reach out to me on Instagram, and then we can go from there. So with that being said, I'm Andre Ketna here from West Palm Beach, Florida, and I will see you guys on the internet. Take care, y'all.